Punjab to develop smart playgrounds in government schools. Survey reveals over 75% parents in Maharashtra want schools to reopen. Puducherry schools to reopen from July 16th. JEE Main 2021 admit cards for April session likely to be out next week. Indians studying MBBS in China eager to return to college lack access to hands-on learning. Number of smart classrooms to increase to 8,500 in Karnataka, says Deputy Chief Minister. CISE slashes syllabus for major subjects of Class 10 and 12 exams. CBSE private candidates call evaluation system discriminatory. Both sides lack of data to promote them. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Nitya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: the Punjab government has decided to develop smart playgrounds in government schools, said Punjab School Education Minister Vijay Inder Singla on Saturday. In an official statement, the Cabinet Minister said that the Education Department has approved a grant of Rs 9.10 crores for the development of smart playgrounds in primary and middle schools in the first round of Smart Playground project. Vijay Inder Singla said that as the government has drastically improved the infrastructure of government schools by introducing smart school policy, now the project to develop smart playgrounds has been initiated. He said that sports and other extracurricular activities are equally important for students as compared to the curricular activity. He also added that besides ensuring physical growth of the students, games help in nurturing leadership qualities, as a sportsman always maintains positive attitude and high morale. Over 3/4 of parents across Maharashtra indicated that they were in favor of schools reopening in a statewide survey that had nearly 2.5 lakh respondents. Highlighting the digital divide, parents in rural and urban areas differed in proportion on the question of whether it is time to switch back to physical classrooms. While 88% of parents in villages are in favor of schools resuming proper classes, the corresponding proportion in cities is 78%. Evidently, parents in rural and semi-urban areas with poor power and internet infrastructure are keener than their city counterparts for schools to reopen. Of the 2.5 lakh parents across the state who participated in the survey, 1,40,424 were from rural Maharashtra, while 1,07,27 from cities, and the rest were from semi-urban areas. Apart from a widening learning gap, online-only classes have resulted in higher dropout rates, especially of girls, a corresponding increase in child labor, and caused mental health issues, particularly in villages. Rural students suffered higher losses of learning because of poor internet connectivity. The reopening of schools will be decided by a 7-member committee set up in villages that have been COVID-free for a month. Schools in Puducherry will reopen after July 16, 2021 for classes 9 to 12. The Chief Minister of the Union Territory, N. Rangaswamy, made the announcement on Sunday. Puducherry and Karaikal regions will begin classes with half-a-day session from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Official sources had previously said that full-day working of schools would be restored on January 18. Schools remained shut since March last year in view of the lockdown triggered by unabated incidents of coronavirus. Schools, however, held classes to clear doubts and to provide clarification for students of grade 10, 11 and 12 who would take up board exams in March or April this year. The National Testing Agency, NTA, is expected to release the admit cards for the JEE Main 2021 April session next week. NTA will conduct the JEE Main exams for the April session from July 20th to 25th for BTech, BE and the Bachelor's in Architecture paper. Therefore, it is highly possible that the admit cards will be out next week. Once released, candidates will be able to download their respective admit cards from the official website, that is jeemain.nta.nic.in. Candidates must keep an eye on the official website for any updates regarding the admit card. Further, NTA will close the registration process for JEE Main 2021 for the May session today, that is July 12, 2021. Thousands of Indians studying medicine in China came home early last year for their winter break and have remained stranded since, unable to return due to the prevailing COVID-19 situation, which has led them to getting more anxious as the months roll by, with no clarity on when the travel restrictions will be lifted. While online classes have been continuing, the lack of access to hands-on practical classes puts a big question mark on their education and future, as medical doctors, said several students. A Delhi-based second-year MBBS student said, "I have attended classes online, but we are completely missing out on practicals. I have completed 2 years of my course, but I still haven't done an anatomy dissection." With most Chinese applications banned in India, many students, including her, have been forced to install virtual private networks to access their classes. While the inability to resume physical classes for a large part of 2020 was understandable due to global travel norms, the students are pressing for a deadline on when they can return to China. According to 2019 data, over 23,000 Indian students studied in different courses in Chinese universities and colleges. Of them, over 21,000 enrolled to study MBBS. Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister C.N. Ashwath Narayan on Saturday said the number of smart classrooms in the state would be increased to 8,500 this year. The government is giving importance to digital education to ensure students are not affected in times of the COVID-19 crisis, he said. The government has set a target of converting 8,500 classrooms of higher education into smart classes. Out of this, 2,500 smart classrooms have been launched. As part of digital learning, over 1 lakh laptops were given to degree students last year at a cost of Rs 330 crores. This year, about 1.6 lakh tablet PCs were being distributed to students of first grade degree, polytechnic and engineering colleges to make digital learning education a reality. The government created an alternate, effective teaching learning system. This comprises the best of the contents on each topic, and 3.5 lakh classes developed by the faculty of the College Education Department have been uploaded, he said, adding that this involved an expenditure of Rs 4 crore. The Council for the Indian School Certificate Examinations, that is CISCE, has reduced the syllabus of major subjects for ICSE and ISC exams 2022. The revised syllabus can be checked at the official website of the board. Meanwhile, CBSE has also revised the exam pattern for the upcoming session of 2021 to 2022. Instead of one board exam at the end of the year, the academic session has been bifurcated into 2 terms, with the board conducting exams at the end of each. A notification issued by the board also announced that the syllabus for the year will be rationalized on the lines of what was done in the last academic year when the syllabus was reduced by 30%. The rationalized syllabus will be split in half across the 2 terms. The Central Board of Secondary Education has cancelled Class 10 and 12 board exams amidst the pandemic, but private students who are either repeating the class or registered for improvement will have to appear for the exams. The board has directed that the exams for such candidates will be conducted from August 15th to September 15th, but these students say they should be treated on par with regular students and that the grading system is discriminatory. Sanyam Bharadwaj, Controller of Examinations CBSE, said that the exams will be conducted in a synchronized manner and students will not miss out on university admission processes. This year, around 22,000 students have been registered under the private category. Most often, these students are only looking for a passing certificate as a qualification. Despite all the concerns, the exams will be concluded by September 15th to make sure that the result does not clash with university admission or entrance exams, he said. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, do log on to our website, theENN.com, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, Nitya.